Today we are talking nu metal. Welcome back to the German-American metal podcast. Today we are talking about nu metal. And of course, we are the three usual suspects again. And should we dive in directly with our top discoveries, or do you want to say something in advance?
Do you want to tell your top discoveries?
Not starting.
Okay, I'll start.
I have to
Yeah, I'll
start.
start.
You
No,
sta-
no, no. I'm not gonna put Dennis through that again.
Okay.
We didn't come prepared last time. We came
Right.
prepared this time.
You're right.
We don't have to.
But it's not going to be me. It can be you.
Okay, so shoot.
Okay, so number one, the same day that Brand of Sacrifice released Lifeblood, Bone Carver also released their album Evil, and that album is so brutal. I mean, oh man, I love it so much. Chelsea.
I saw your post on Instagram about
Oh
it.
man. Yeah, going for car rides right now, it's difficult to choose which album to listen to.
Was it a Bone Carver song that ran our children out of the room because it was too much?
No, that was a Brand of Sacrifice song.
Brand of Sacrifice song.
Okay.
Yeah, it was so heavy. They came running in the other room, all three of them.
So it is for sure a good one.
Yes. Also, we had a band reach out to us from upstate New York. They're a hardcore metal band. Along the lines, I would put them up there with like Every Time I Die. Honestly,
Banshee.
their name's Banshee.
They were really good.
I checked out a couple of their other tracks today. Very good music if you like the hardcore metal.
You did that without me. I still
Sorry.
have to go check out some more Banshee.
You went for a walk.
You're right.
I think I saw the reaction today on your channel.
Yeah, the Billy Joel cover.
Yes.
They did a phenomenal job with that.
The
Let's
voice
see.
reminded me of... Now, of course, I lost the band name again. God dang it.
You should have wrote it down, Dennis.
Yes, I should
Getting
have.
on to me.
If I remember, I will tell you.
Okay.
I lost the other band that was in my head. It was there. I knew it was there. Oh, okay. This isn't metal or rock or anything, but I know you saw the reaction. Ice Peak,
Yes.
that Russian rap group. I love the whole anti-political stance that they have, and
Yes.
the message behind their music. It's so good too. It was weird, but at the same time catchy. It reminded me along the lines of I don't know if you know D. Antvord.
I heard of them, yes.
That-
We
Yeah.
haven't listened to them in a long time.
We haven't. We need to.
They're weird.
They're
There's so
weird,
much-
but they are a lot of fun. It's one of our favorites to listen to. Yeah, that's.
Have you listened to more Ice Peaks? You haven't yet.
I have
you?
not. I listened to that song a few different times. The one that we checked out. It was one of those. We might bring them back on the channel because they were just something new and enjoyable to listen to.
Yeah, why not?
You
I
good?
think the style reminded me a little bit of, it's basically hip hop, but with the attitude of a good old punk rock song.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's a good way to explain
Yeah.
it.
That's how I got the feeling with that too. I liked it.
Is it my turn now?
Yes, it's your turn now.
Found anything super new lately? I kind of get stuck in a musical rut that I'm very comfortable in, and I listen to the same thing until I'm done listening to it, and then I move on to the next. I'm also very forgetful, so it's just easier that way. So right now, I listen to a lot of Grandson when we're not recording. That's what I listen to.
Okay, I have not heard of them.
You know, I would be curious to see if it's something that you would enjoy. You should give them a shot. I'll have to send you a song,
Yes.
but it's good.
Okay, so that's it?
That's
That's it
it.
for me. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Okay, I broke it down because top one for me so far is the new mental cruelty song.
That was the other one I was going to bring
Yes,
up.
it was.
I
And
just
he even said it before we started.
I just can't get over the choir. It's
I
amazing.
Good.
I can't get over the choir on the Satanus
Yes.
and that ridiculous guitar solo.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that was
Oh
so good.
man, that was incredible.
It's just, from my point of view, it's a masterpiece.
Yeah, no, I'll 100% agree.
And I looped it for, I think, the last 2 days, basically, and I'm still not tired of it. So I think I will re-listen to it 1,000 times alone
See, you're
this
kind of
week.
like me then. You pick something that you really like and you just listen to it a million times.
Basically, yes, because my two playlists don't change too much.
Yeah.
Then the next thing is Brand of Sacrifice Altered Eyes, because it's just basically an upgrade of the Doom soundtrack.
It really is. I feel that they heavily, that they brought that Doom sound there.
Yes.
Big time. Big time.
The next one I got is Orbit Culture. It's an older song, a very old song, Obscurity. I think it's from their first
We haven't
EP.
done that one yet.
No, I don't think
I
so.
can highly recommend it. You will be surprised. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Everything else would be a spoiler, and I'm not spoiling.
We don't like spoilers.
Then the next thing I have is To the Grave, Wreck. That was also a really cool song. I prefer
Yeah.
the single they dropped before, but this one was also outstanding to me.
Was that Miserable Summer?
Yes.
Rachel from Rachel Reacts. I don't know if you follow her at all.
On
She
Twitter, I
told
think.
us she told us that we really need to check that one out, and
Yes, she did.
it's one that's in our
You have to.
it's in our list. It's
gonna
gonna
happen.
happen.
You have
Very
to.
soon.
And the last one I have is basically Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory, the whole album. Because I recorded, I don't know if you have seen it on my channel, I recorded Forgotten. Because it was or is still my favorite song from the album. And
I did
yesterday,
see that you did that.
after I recorded it, I listened to Hybrid Theory and Meteora, I think, 3 times in a row. So it's kind of a rediscovery, I think.
Yeah,
Also, it
I
fits. It fits the topic today.
it does. It does. And I feel that every time we throw on Hybrid Theory, that reconnection with that album every single time.
Absolutely.
Every time I play that album, I remember myself with my Walkman, with the cassette.
The good old days.
That's how old this album is.
It is.
Crazy to think.
It is.
Insane, completely insane.
Man. Well, do you know did you say you were into much Disturbed?
I wasn't at the time they were kind of coming out and were bigger. It was a little bit later. But I heard, I think, the first 3 or 4 albums, for sure.
Yeah, the first album is now 21 years old.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
geez. Are you just trying to make us feel old? Is that
Yeah, I know I am. I mean, we're talking about new metal. That should alone make us feel old.
It's old metal, not new metal.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Yeah, but it's kind of insane because I was scrolling through Spotify because I said it in my reaction on, I taped it myself because I had the CD from a colleague and thought, okay, I need it on the Walkman, so I have to tape it myself. On the A side was Hybrid Theory, and on the B side was the Chocolate Starfish album from Limp Bizkit.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
So
scrolled
funny.
on Spotify yesterday. It also came out 20 years ago. It's
wow.
nuts.
That's right. Their 20-year anniversary was just a few weeks before Hybrid Theories.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they
that's
didn't,
right.
I think they did not do anything about it.
Which is weird because when you talk about new metal albums, that's one of my favorites.
Yes, for sure. And also, I expected Fred Durst to be more talking about it
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's Fred Durst.
yeah, exactly. It's Fred Durst.
I'm kind of sad that they didn't come up with anything. I think
Yeah,
since
because you know they've got to have tracks that they just have recorded but not out there yet.
yes,
It would have been something nice to have something on.
Right.
at least to see if they are continuing or not.
Yeah, I've been dying to know the answer for that one for years.
Yes,
Do you
that's
have more on your list?
no, that's everything for my list, and we already kind of transitioned.
What? I was trying to make sure that I was helping in some way, and
Oh,
that's
gotcha.
just making
It's
sure
fine.
things are moving along.
We kind of made a transition without even knowing it.
That's true because he was talking about Linkin Park, and that was the
Yes.
perfect transition into the new
Okay,
metal.
then I just went and screwed it up.
I also see that I forgot. I wrote a list of bands I could remember from that time, and I missed to add Korn. And
Oh,
I added it right now because on my list was Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, System of a Down, Slipknot, Disturbed, Papa Roach, and Mudvayne. Even though
That is a lot like our list. We were talking about our list earlier. We didn't have Mudvayne on there,
no,
but
Mudvayne's on there.
we didn't say
Mudvayne,
out
Deftones.
loud.
I'd have
oh,
them.
I completely forgot about the Deftones.
We definitely had Papa Roach.
I don't know how you've forgotten about Deftones.
I don't know either.
As many times as you've heard My Own Summer
Yeah, over and over. Is that the one that you learned
on guitar.
on guitar?
Yep.
Yep.
And just
So
played
many
on
times.
repeat because I loved it so much.
It's a good
Uh,
song up
it
to this
is.
day. It
It is a good
still
song.
is a good song.
What other
Yeah,
ones? Non-point.
I thought about it, but I don't know too many songs by them. And I don't remember listening to them back in the day.
No,
So I didn't add them to my list.
another one. Powerman 5000.
Oh, for sure.
Said,
Yeah,
For
I
sure.
feel like we're missing some.
that was actually the band that made me kind of. No, actually, it was Linkin Park. It was Linkin Park because there was a TV show I used to watch late at night, and they would have like Method Man, Redman, Wu-Tang Clan, Eminem, but every once in a while you would get some random metal band, and they did Linkin Park's One Step Closer music video, and I was just like, "Whoa, what is this?" And that was when I was pretty heavy into rap, so and that's why I would watch it because there were mostly rap artists on there, and but yeah, and Powerman 5000 was on there, and those are the first guys I obsessed over. Is because they had that sci-fi
Look or sound?
look,
Oh,
look. They all dressed
Yeah,
in like these crazy space things, and that was just
a little
yeah,
similar to Mudvayne. They also had a lot of costuming and colored hair and stuff like this back in
yeah.
the day. It was
Kringle on the face.
kind of the same path for me. But for me, it started with Limp Bizkit. I was also watching a show on MTV, and I was also very deep into hip hop, Eminem, and stuff like that. And then I saw the video to Rollin', and that got me
Yes.
hooked on Limp Bizkit.
Oh, now was it
awesome.
the original or was it the remix with DMX and
The original
the
with
original?
what's his name? Ben Stiller? Is he in the beginning of the video on the bench screaming "Yo, Red Cap"? I think it's Ben Stiller. I'm not too sure.
You know, it's been years since we should do that as a throwback video because it's been years since I've
I
watched that
can't
video.
because I watched it last night.
Well, we're gonna steal it from you.
I just had to. Also, I was thinking of doing another one, but I can't find an official video to it because it's my favorite Limp Bizkit song of all time. Take a look around. The Mission Impossible soundtrack,
Dude, yes.
but
That
no
that
video.
breakdown in that song.
Yes.
Bummer.
Also the pacing of the song. It's going quietly and then it's just in your face. And that's what I
It,
really, really like about it.
yep. Yeah, I love that one too.
I would say my top, because my list is shorter than your guys's. I would say Linkin Park and Papa Roach were my top two that really got me into that genre.
Papa Roach
And I still love them.
came a little later for me. I remember seeing the video to Getting Away with Murder.
Hmm.
That got me hooked on them.
Their first album, still my favorite. Between Angels and Insects.
Yes.
That's an incredible song. Oh, it's my favorite. I mean,
It's the one with Last Resort on it. Is
yeah,
it?
I love Last
yep,
Resort.
Yes,
that's the
for
one with
sure.
Last Resort on.
We
I
have
ca-
seen Papa Roach. Have we said that before? That
Yeah,
we've seen them in concert.
maybe,
Oh, we've seen it. It was
maybe on
awesome.
stream.
maybe.
I
Yeah,
just
they're really good.
I saw recordings of some of their shows and I want to see them too someday because I know they are still making music. So
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they are. They just put out something last year before that. I can't even remember.
I th-
Um,
I think they did a
so
collaboration with what's their name? Hollywood Undead?
they did, and Spencer from Ice Nine Kills.
Yes.
Yeah, they did that. That's right. I totally forgot about that. Um, so your experience into new metal is a lot like mine, where at the same time we were both really big into rap, but
Yes.
there was that rap edge to a lot of the stuff, like Limp Bizkit,
Yes.
especially in the earlier days with Limp Bizkit, and it was that transition that made you realize that, oh dude, okay, and then you just kept going with it, and next thing I know I'm with Korn and System of a Down and Slipknot, and it's just taken off with it.
Yes.
See, Chelsea didn't even really know Slipknot was new metal.
I really didn't. I thought that they were heavier than that because they kind of teeter.
Yes. Today I would say they are metal. Back in the day,
Yeah,
I would have been definitely saying they are new metal because they had a lot of
yeah.
scratching, hip hop parts.
And
Corey
then there was
Taylor,
Corey Speed.
yes, Corey
Yeah,
Taylor is basically he can spit.
yeah, you can.
So
You ever listen to the song he did with Tech Nine?
I think I reacted to it. CMFT must be stopped, right?
No, no, no. He did one. He was on a Tech Nine song called Wither, and
Then I
it's Tech Nine and Corey Taylor. And ooh, it's a good song.
okay, so it's the other way around.
Yeah,
Okay, then I have not heard it.
I'm still waiting for that Corey Taylor Eminem collaboration.
Ooh,
He wants to do it.
That would be
Ooh, I'd
that
love
would be
that.
cool.
I think Corey Taylor would collaborate with any musician. And Eminem would also do it because he did it with Marilyn Manson.
That's
They
right. I
they pe-
forgot about that.
they performed "The Way I Am" together on stage, so I
Yep.
think he wouldn't say no.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He shouldn't.
But you were into other bands, if you really think about it.
Hmm.
I mean, other than Papa Roach, you like System of a Down.
Yes. So the other problem was a lot of these bands, I didn't know who I was listening to. I just heard them at the same time. But yes, that was another one that I liked and realized years down the road how much I liked them.
I really like the old stuff by them. The newer stuff didn't catch me because I
Yeah.
checked out. I'm not sure what the title was. One of the newer singles last year, and I
Hmm.
prefer the
Trying to
older
remember.
stuff.
I
Chop
don't know
Suey
that we
is
heard.
still my favorite.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
Humanoid Genocide.
Oh yeah, okay. I do remember that. I wasn't really big on that either. There was one of them that I liked, and there was one that I didn't, and I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, that's the one you didn't like. It was the
Oh,
one you
okay.
liked.
Oh, okay.
No,
It
you're
was the other.
right. You're right.
It's the other.
I get the serious topic on the songs, but I prefer the old stuff by them.
Yeah.
When it comes to new metal, I don't listen to new stuff most of the time. Most of the time, it's just the albums that are from the 2000s.
Yep.
You know, we're that same way, except that Tetrarch that we checked out, we listened to their old stuff, and they've got that early 2000s new metal meets early 2000s, metal feel. And it's a lot like the lines of Tala,
Mm-hmm.
where Tala, you get that new metal feel and you feel
Yes.
like you've been pulled back to the early
We need to go
2000s.
to Tala.
We do, because I want to listen to all their stuff.
I,
But
I also have to do that because
you do.
I checked out the one of the one take vocal videos.
That's right. You did one of the vocal videos. We haven't done one of the vocal videos. That's why we
Mm-mm.
didn't watch it. That Justin, he is just talented.
Yes,
How he does that stuff, I don't know. But early 2000s, if Tala were around then, I think they would have been one of the main bands.
yes, for
Yeah,
sure.
I still
I,
think they can be big though.
oh, no, I think for sure they'll be big. But I think back then they would have been just, this is the best new metal band out here. I would
Mhm.
have been all over that.
Yes, for sure. I got on my list next. Well, Korn. We already kind of transitioned into Korn. I liked the experimental path they had chosen because new metal was basically Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit, and it was more like a rap metal thing. And Korn didn't really do that in the beginning. It was more of, I can't even describe it because of
No,
the
I know
heavy
what you
bass and
mean.
stuff like that.
Yeah. It was the way the guitar was played. It
Yes,
had like a crunchier sound to it, more aggressive, with the stops and everything. And there was something about Jonathan Davis's vocals too.
completely different vocals compared to
Yeah.
the other vocalists.
And you see, that's one of those bands that it's always been kind of hard for me to put them in the new metal box, even though that they're in there, because I've never really felt Korn was new metal. I always felt they were more metal.
Yeah, I would have thought that too.
Yeah.
I think they got pushed into the new metal thing because of their style.
You
I,
know,
I mean,
for,
wearing full Adidas gear is not really metal. So I think
that's true.
that's
That's true.
kind of a
That
way to
makes sense.
push them into the new metal. Also, the
Yeah.
time they came out at the kind of the same time like the other bands.
That's true because Linkin Park's album, the one with break stuff on it, was out about the same time that Korn's Follow the Leader was out.
You mean Limp Bizkit?
Yeah, Limp Bizkits. Yeah, that
Because
one.
I was like,
Blanked.
break stuff, Linkin Park.
Yeah, no, no. So Limp Bizkit, their album, I can't remember Significant Other. It came out
Yes,
around the same time as Follow the Leader did. So I remember,
1999.
yeah,
I know.
yep.
I listened to it yesterday on Spotify, and
Oh
Spotify
man.
has the years in it.
And
So
this the same year as Slipknot's debut album. I mean, can you get any better than that?
Damn.
it's kind of like this year regarding to deathcore and
Yeah.
metalcore.
Oh man. Yeah. Deathcore and metalcore is insane this year. It's a good year.
It will
And
be.
that year, I was still listening to NSYNC and Christina Aguilera, Britney.
I think
You know.
everybody
I
did
came
back
in a
then.
little later.
Yeah. Yeah. I was big into Britney.
I
But
also kind of was.
I was really into No Doubt, and I remember jamming out to Tragic Kingdom and watching MTV and the whatever that Total Request Live TRL. I
That
remember.
also ran in Germany
Did it really?
with German hosts,
Oh wow.
based on the German charts back in the day.
Yeah.
I
That's
remember that
cool.
because I
That's
watched
awesome.
it every day.
Yeah, see, I did the same thing. And I remember seeing Korn's Freak on a Leash video for the first time. and like the bullet going through everything. And I thought it was one of the coolest
Yes.
music videos I had ever seen. And then after that was Limp Bizkit's Nookie. And it was when it was like, Brittany who? You know?
I remember the video of Limp Bizkit's Boiler. That was with the transition from live action to comic style.
Yeah.
Also, it was a long ass song, 6 minutes and I think
Very long.
30 seconds or something.
I remember the intro. It's like drawn.
It's like that.
I listened to it yesterday on Spotify.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Still.
Makes sense.
Basically, my whole evening yesterday was Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit, and a little bit of Papa Roach.
He was preparing.
No, I did. I recorded a reaction to Linkin Park and got hooked again.
Oh, I understand that. Totally understand that. So, if we were to rate the top 5 nu metal bands,
Oh Jesus!
who would be the number one?
On personal taste or in general?
I mean,
Are we making our own list?
let's do it. Let's do it right here. Like, let's debate and see who takes the spot.
Well, I got my number one.
I can tell you my personal number one for nu metal.
Who's that?
Linkin Park.
I was gonna say that. I really was.
For me, it's pretty close, but for me, it's Limp Bizkit.
Ooh.
But in the second place, right behind it, is Linkin Park. I don't know why, but maybe because I thought the attitude of Fred Durst was kind of cool back in the day. Today, I would think completely different about it. But
Yeah.
I thought at the time, it's the cooler band. Because they are not the nice guys. They are more
I
like the assholes.
That's true. That's very true. They definitely came off as the assholes. And then you had I still love Limp Bizkit. A lot of people hate on Limp Bizkit, but I
Yes.
think they're a very underrated, talented band. Love those guys.
My number 2 would have to be Papa Roach.
Oh. See, I wouldn't put Papa Roach up there.
You don't have to.
It's hard for me to really
You
put
said
Slipknot
top
on the
5.
list.
Can you?
No, I know. It's hard to put Slipknot on the list because they were more so on the metal side. So I don't think I would put them. I don't think I would put them in top 5 because they never really felt like nu metal to me. I don't know.
Otherwise, it would be number one.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd say my number 2 would actually be Limp Bizkit.
It's just weird.
Here, I'll just leave you two alone.
And then my number 3, I'd have to go Korn.
I wouldn't. I'm.
Well, I guess yeah. If I'm not going to put Slipknot on there, I can't put Korn on there.
You can.
Really can't.
Can you just put something there?
What's your number 3?
What's the number
System
one?
of a Down.
System of a Down.
And what's the number one? She only
was
said the number 2.
Linkin Park.
Yeah, Linkin Park was your number.
Oh, okay.
I agreed. I like.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would put Disturbed on the 3rd place on my list, but that's completely because these are the 3 bands I listened the most back in the day.
Their first album was pretty nu metal. I mean, it was, and then I'd say Powerman 5000.
We're only going to 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Powerman 5000. That could be my 3.
Okay.
Is that your 3rd?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were your 3rd.
No, I did.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I said Korn, but Korn can't be in there because of Slipknot.
We're not even good at this part, Dennis.
No, but it's it's just a debate.
That's the
thing.
best phrase ever. Korn can't be in there because of Slipknot. It sounds like Slipknot has beef with Korn.
Great. Don't put them together. They get in fights. Keep them away from each other.
I remember there wasn't that a thing between
Thing?
Limp
Limp Bizkit and
Bizkit and
Slipknot.
Slipknot?
Oh
It
my
was.
I remember.
Yep. It was, but it was because of the fans.
Yep. Of
I
course.
just like a Slipknot and Mushroom Head, which I never got into Mushroom Head back then. So
That's true.
I never
Seems
got into
reasonable.
Mushroom Head.
I think I only know one song by them because
Yeah,
they
40.
weren't too big over here.
Mm.
I think they had one song in one of the Need for Speed games. That's the way I found out about them.
Been a long time since I played that.
Well, guys, what's next?
What is
I
next?
I think we chewed through the list already.
I think we
I think
did.
so too.
We talked about Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, Korn, System of a Down. Well, we cut a little edge on System of a Down. Slipknot, Disturbed, Papa Roach, Mudvayne, and Deftones.
Yeah. That's what got me into the heavier music. That was my starting point with the new metal stuff.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
That's the point in my life where I realized I prefer the heavier stuff
Mm-hmm.
to hip hop and the other genres.
Yep.
Basically, it's Limp Bizkit's fault up to this point. Because I remember seeing the video and being hooked completely.
Yeah.
Also, the clothing. Still, up to this day, I'm wearing stuff that's originated back in the day. Wearing Dickies pants is not trendy anymore. And I still do it.
Oh, well.
What
I
is
do the
trendy?
side part. I'm not giving it up, so it's okay.
But it's kind of weird because I remember having so many conversations like you can't wear a cap if you are a metalhead. You have to have long hair and stuff like this. It's crazy because the new metal guys always wear the kids with caps and baggy jeans.
That's true. New metal and hardcore.
Yes, they were not really accepted as metalheads.
Yep.
Today it's more like you can wear whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can even pull off
Like it.
to wear a white shirt with a black pullover over it, like the singer of Signs of the Swarm in the collection.
Oh, I don't even. Oh,
He,
the guy
he
from Kublai Khan?
no, the main singer from Signs of the Swarm or Screamer, Growler. He wears a
Oh,
white shirt with
that's right. The
a
white
collar.
collared shirt.
Yes, he looks like a
Yeah,
college kid.
it's true. Yeah.
Except he has tunnels and tattoos all over his body. So
Oh, yeah.
Not
you
polos. Are you looking for the word
No,
polo?
no, no. He had a white
you can
collared shirt.
you can even
I'll show you.
see
Yeah.
on the arms. It's a regular white shirt, like a business shirt.
Like a dress shirt. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I
What's
got
funny
you.
is that's what I used to wear back in my wannabe punk days. But it'd be like a tattered sweater over.
I was never a fan of that kind of style. I was always going for the weirdest style possible.
Hmm.
Like in the punk days, I wore two. I don't even know the belt with the metal things on it. What's it called in English?
Studs
I think I wore
or
two.
rivets? Rivets?
I'm not
I have
sure.
the circle ones.
I owned one with spikes and one with circles, and I wore them not as a belt, more like over cross, hanging to the knees. The weirdest combinations of anything. I wouldn't do it today. I would not. I will not go back to my punk days. Definitely not. I will listen to it, but I will not go back to the clothing. But also, 20 years ago, I would have never put on a lumber shirt. For sure.
Yeah.
And today, everyone is wearing them.
I don't.
What shirt?
At least in Germany.
Yeah, that must be. Yeah.
What?
You okay?
Silence.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, man. I didn't think that we would chew through the new metal topic that quick.
that was
Because it was,
pretty
for
quick.
me, it was a kind of life-defining era
Yeah.
regarding to music.
I just think the reason why we chewed through it is because we came prepared and we knew a lot about this, you know.
Yes. What's your favorite new metal song, independent from your list, or independent from Slipknot is new metal or not?
Mm. Mm.
Go ahead.
Only one.
Numb.
Numb.
Numb
From
by
Linkin
Linkin
Park.
Park. Mm-hmm.
That's a good one, for sure.
Your turn.
Dennis, you go first.
Go ahead.
I'm still
Let's go.
thinking.
Oh man.
Not cool. Now who looks? Look who?
I'm I'm
Now look who's prepared.
I'm kind of 50-50 between Boiler by Limp Bizkit and Points of Authority by Linkin Park. But I think I prefer Points of Authority.
He's over here cheating.
Are you
on his
Googling?
phone.
Spotify?
A little bit. Yeah. I've got
It's Spotify.
I can do it too.
You know,
Cool, guys.
But I think it's Points of Authority by Linkin Park for me.
You're up.
if I were to have to pick one, and this song to me was new metal, was Slipknot's Duality.
Oh, that's for sure a good one.
Yeah.
It
That's
It still has my favorite kind of stupid lyric line. I push my fingers into my eyes.
I know.
It's so
know.
stupid, but it's so good.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Also, I remember seeing the video the first time with the clown hitting the barrel
Yeah.
with a baseball bat, and I was like, "What the hell is he doing? Why?" But it works.
Oh, that video.
We'll have to do that as a throwback. 'Cause,
Maybe.
Well, you haven't seen any Slipknot videos.
No, I haven't.
Oh, so
know
then you
some
have
of the
another
songs.
huge list.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We gotta have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the newer ones. I thought about doing them as well,
You should.
but my list is already kind of long. Very long.
That's the way ours is. When we're done tonight, we're shooting a couple more. Yep.
I
All that
have
fun stuff.
some in the pipe, thankfully. I need to edit some, but I have some in the pipe.
Some in the pipe. I like the way you say that.
I don't know every English phrase.
No. That's an English phrase.
It's not a bad phrase.
No, it's not a bad phrase. I just like hearing that.
I'm trying to remember as much of them as I can, but it's not that easy. Especially because the only times I'm speaking English is when I'm recording a video, doing a podcast with you, playing games with you, or if one colleague from the US is calling me when I'm in the office. So anything else is
That's
in
cool.
German. I'm thinking in English when I'm watching Netflix, but it's not speaking English, so I'm trying my best.
That blows my mind right there.
only know one language, so you're doing much better than I
Yeah,
am.
much better.
Well, we learn English in school, so we have to. Otherwise,
I
we
wish-
have to choose between English and French, and I don't like the French language. No offense to French people, but I don't like how it sounds. The rhythm
Is that
of the language.
is that why you have a thing against Gojira?
No, they're not singing in French.
No, they're not. They're not.
And I checked out one song, so
That's true. You only have checked out one song. We've only checked out the one song too. So
All right, guys,
just keeps going.
are we done?
I
You done?
think so. But we
Yeah.
can do a call to the community again. If they want us to speak about any specific topic, drop it in the comments. Because I haven't checked before we started, but I haven't seen any comments on the first episode for topics.
We didn't have too many comments other than, "Hey, great job, guys."
It
You
was a
gotta
pilot.
hit us what you want down below.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you're watching this and you haven't seen the first one, go
Watch
watch
it.
that one.
For sure. Check out
caught
the
up.
first one. And subscribe to both channels.
Yes, please.
Yes.
And come into both Discords.
Yeah, just come hang out with us.
I would say follow us on Twitter, but I don't think you are on Twitter yet. Because I have seen your latest poll.
Yeah.
And I was...
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Is it closed already?
No, it's Facebook.
It's still open?
It's like
Oh,
no,
Facebook.
it's still open.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Facebook
we
is
didn't
winning.
say we were going to do it. We were just kind of seeing what people thought. So
I'm just thankful that almost nobody voted for TikTok.
but Dickie Allen's on TikTok.
TikTok is
I
fun,
know, but
Denis.
I
Try it.
only have seen crap on TikTok.
You know what though? If anyone was gonna, okay, I'm gonna sound so conceited. If anyone was gonna be on TikTok and make it fun for you, it would be us, right?
I think so, yes.
Oh,
Also,
man.
Dickie Allen could be funny, but
Also, Dickie Allen is there
Dude,
too.
okay, so
The three of us would.
if you look at like Dickie's stories on Instagram, you can see some of his TikToks, and they always crack me up.
okay.
How does he put them in his stories?
Yeah, he does. They're always
Then
funny.
I will simply follow him on Instagram.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
I don't know. I never got into TikTok.
I tried.
Matt's not into it either. I'm not
2
super
days it
into
was off my
It's
phone.
sometimes.
I'm also not following everybody on Instagram. I follow some bands, you guys, and that's basically it. Because I don't really care about all the social media stuff. I just want to
Yeah.
do my YouTube videos and make other people discover bands, get suggestions to discover bands, and I'm happy at the end of the day. I don't need
Exactly.
anything more.
Yep.
I don't care about Instagram followers or Twitter followers. I
You want to
kind
hear
of
something funny though?
I missed
This
that
is how
trend.
much. This is how much I don't care about Instagram followers either. My personal Instagram has 55 followers, and our Instagram together has 300 and something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even have 2 accounts. I just basically created it with the idea that it's kind of my personal / my channel Instagram. And let me check.
Yeah. We have kids, so that's why we've done it that way.
I
If it
got
wasn't for that, we wouldn't
85
have.
followers.
We're
It's
one
more
of them.
than my personal account.
That's more than my personal account too.
But I just don't care. It's just another thing I have to keep in mind. And I have a day job, so I don't... My brain has limited capacity. So
We feel that way too.
I will not do anything else than YouTube videos and stream from time to time.
Yeah.
Because streaming is kind of easy. You start a game and play it. That's it.
Yeah, it is.
I think that sums it up perfectly.
I think that's it.
What are you doing?
Not that she's leaning into me, so I thought I'd actually just lean into her for fun.
Okay. Anything
All right, guys. Thank you
Oh.
so much for watching. Oh, no.
No.
that
Trying to cut
came...
you off. Go ahead.
that
Came
in
out of
perfectly.
nowhere. It startled me.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. And we will see you next time. I'm Chelsea.
And I'm Matt.
And
And
that's
And I'm Denis.
bye.
See ya.
Bye, guys.